Oh boy, would you look at that. The truck is on a flatbed again. And not a cloud in the sky as we load the truck up, and I uncovered it and did everything to, you know, put it up on the flatbed, and boom, starts raining as soon as we get going down the road. So now that you've seen that the truck has been towed off and we have this nice empty space here, and almost all the junk is gone. Still got to move the sand and put a skid steer out here, but just some weed eating and everything. Boom, the farmland's finally cleaned up pretty good. Just got to run over to the shop. They tucked it over to a spot. Some people on Instagram already said, oh, they tucked it in the corner. At the end of the day, that's like the spot that they put the long Endeavor trucks in, so all the other daily works can get moved in and out a whole lot easier. But so I got to take the drive shaft over there and a few miscellaneous parts that I've got here still. Gotta load up the truck, and then once we go check on this 72 over there at Axle Driven, then we are going to come on back to the house and show you the new setup for the 6.7 Platty Daddy trimmer. So, but anyways, new setup on that truck. Actually, it's already there, but I told my wife she can't show it yet. Gotta wait till the end of this video. Stop. Okay, let's get to the shop. All right, over here at Axle Driven now. Oh, they have overlooked the turd and they realized there's a lot more to do than what they expected, which they were kind of expecting, but not this bad. They have realized that literally everything between the past few shops have been stripped. You gotta redo the tunnel. Still have to fix the dash, reinstall the AC again because that was stripped from it. Got the Fickum there. Well, I mean, I added that junk, but that's like the fourth cover that Mother Nature tore, so I gave up. So talking to them, the easiest way to get this thing on the road quickly, but we're thinking we're just going to just do it right, but maybe even go ahead and find me another cab or a donor truck. If any of y'all know anywhere near the East Coast, Northeast Tennessee, sells these things, because the one guy I used to use, he is no longer doing it. He stopped restoring these things after his father passed. I used to do it with. So I no longer have a connection for these trucks. If anybody does, please put a comment down below. But they realized the AC was pulled for whatever reason. No idea why that was ever pulled. Then, gosh, man. I keep wanting to say, man, it's so close, but gosh, it is so far. But then you see the tunnel. Like, what type of work is that? And then they realized that the body guy that screwed me out of 10 grand took out everything, all the interior, everything. I mean, I've got the little door panels there, which they're green, so they'd have to be redone anyways. But then from how it sat out in the shop or outside at the last shop, bed's starting to get rough. We have still talked about the flatbed conversion, but Tyler, I think he does have the right mindset to where, being that it's not a dually, it'll probably look pretty rough with the flatbed on it. So he's going to get into this a little bit more to see how hard it would be to repair this. Then lastly, before we head back to the house to check on the updates for the 6.7, these colors right here is what I was originally going for. What other options do you think would look good? Because I was honestly almost thinking about painting it the same color as my 22 6.7 and putting the same wheels, tires on it. And then whenever this goes to shows and everything, pulling it behind the 6.7 or vice versa, just to show that it could be a tow horse too. So what do y'all think on that? Need to figure out color options, which we've obviously got a little while before you got to worry about color options. But color options, wheels, methods are the big thing right now. And these things are gosh awful. I mean, center caps just cut out to where you can turn it. These tires were actually retreaded tires, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Let me come over to the brighter side here. Yeah, you can just see where this tire's not that bad. But these tiles will end up going. We're going to go with something polished would be my guess, just for the old school look. But tell me what you guys think for the color, and I guess the valve covers would have to be redone if we change the color idea too. So, all right. But, oh. Hey, Tyler,
man.
I got to put you on the spot so you'll do it. He has 2 years worth of videos of being a mechanic.
Yep.
Oh, owner Tyler, by the way.
Yep. And
he's afraid to pull the YouTube channel, or the YouTube channel. He's afraid to pull the trigger. My apologies. See, he's worried about stuttering like I do, which I should shoot everything in one shot, then I'm done. I ain't got the time to. Yeah. If I was a professional YouTuber and actually made money doing this, I'd take 10 times longer because I'm getting paid.
No,
but
I think we're going to pull the trigger. We're gonna make a lot of content with this truck, and I think it's going to make some good content, and it's going to really help your channel and your viewers because they're going to be able to see the inside scoop of it.
Yeah.
It's not just going to be updates. They're going to be able to see the stuff leading up to the updates in between, and so I think that's going to be pretty exciting. So I plan on making a lot of content with this. I got a lot of content myself. We like to buy and sell some trucks, some old trucks. We like to drag them out of the weeds and fix them up. I got a 58 Biscayne that I'm working on right now. That's what I'm doing.
I'll be honest, I don't even know what that is.
Well, it's an old car. It's a 1958 Chevrolet. So it's
you had me till you said Chevy.
Well, I'm a big Chevrolet guy personally. So, but when it's old stuff, anyways. So yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on the YouTube, and especially with this truck being here, so that we can get the inside scoop on everything. But we're pretty excited about this truck. I think we're going to be able to finally see it through this time. I've been trying for a few years to get my hands on it, so it's finally here.
Yeah,
so
this is actually the guy I was supposed to send it to originally.
And we just couldn't seem to get together, and we was too busy, and we didn't have time for projects. I mean, we had stuff like FedEx. You know, we had to make the bills and get the bills paid. You know, projects like this were a good idea, but it was hard to make steady income on stuff like this.
Yeah, and now you actually at least have a spot. It's kind of in the corner, stashed away, but at least there's a spot to put the Long Endeavor here.
That's what we do in this spot here. We like the long-term projects. We just got done with the diesel swap on that Toyota. So that's
a 5-cylinder Mercedes-Benz diesel
Mercedes,
into a Tacoma.
Yep, into a Tacoma. I don't have any videos of that. I didn't record any of that. That thing was a mess. But so I don't have any content to put up with that. But we're excited on this one.
And just to prove, he did have another guy. What was it? A '62 Ford or F100?
And that's been quite a long time ago that we did that swap.
But that was still a Cummins swap, right?
It was a first gen.
It was gonna be a Fummins.
Yeah.
But still has experience with it. And the only reason that thing didn't turn into a show truck is the builder ran out of money. So,
and that happens sometimes. But
I've been out of money on this thing like 3 separate occasions. I have to keep figuring out where to pull money from because it's only $20,000 over budget on a $20,000 project. So
only $20,000.
Yeah.
Not that big of a deal.
I feel like I could have built a house for the price of this thing now.
Yeah, I would say you probably could have.
All right, so leave some comments down below. They're actual driven. Maybe comments down below of maybe a good name for the channel. It could just be actual driven.
That'd be cool. I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think anyways. I've got a name in mind, but I would like some name ideas. That'd be cool. But I want it to be a diesel and a gas channel because I like the old gas stuff. You know, like the old C10s, the old pickup trucks, the old cars. But then I like working on diesels here at the shop. So I'd like it to be something that would incorporate both diesel and gas.
Sounds good. Throw some comments down there for me if you don't mind. But we'll go ahead and head back over to the house now and see the new setup on the truck, which luckily the sun is shining enough to where you can't see it from here, so it's not a dead giveaway. Now that we are back at the house, boom, you're going to love it or hate it. So everybody's got the black wheels on the trimmers and everything. A guy down the road said he wanted to just do a straight swap. Straight swap. So we've got the 18-inch Methodists, the polished ones. This is a generic knockoff tire, but it actually rides really smooth down the road. I already know I'm gonna have to probably replace them by the end of summer. No big ordeal though, but it's a straight trade, didn't cost me anything other than time to swap them over. And with a little bit of offset, it's running a 37s, zero rubbing now, because on the stock wheels it rubbed where there's zero offset, so it hit the radius arm down there. So now there's no rub, doesn't even hit my grandpa mud flaps, my grandpa flaps there. So I'm able to keep it all looking good, clean. Stays a whole lot cleaner with the grandpa flaps, but yes, the tires will need replaced probably in the next 10,000 miles, which I'll put that on there pretty darn quick. But what do y'all think? Here, you gotta give them a full view from the back, or from the front to where, I think it looks good. My wife hates polished and chrome. She loves black wheels. But at the end of the day, being that I still got a lot of the platinum chrome and everything, I figure it's okay. I'm okay with it. And now my truck is different than everyone else's around here, so boom, I'm a happy guy. Just got decide which tires. Oh, well, on that, what tires do y'all recommend? I at least want an aggressive all-terrain for whenever we're driving around out here. And we've got part of the trail finish to where the truck can even fit all the way back in the woods at some point soon. So what tires would you recommend me throwing on there? Now I will say I would have preferred 20-inch methods instead of 18s because the 20-inch wheels are so much easier to find tires for, especially 37 specifically. But at the end of the day, it was free. It did take like 3 or 4 hours from my day, but to meet up with them and swap everything. But hey, look, it even matches the trimmer logo. Matches everything. Feels good. Well, everybody tell me what you think. Hope you all enjoyed us finally getting the 72 up and going again and changing up this truck. I personally like it. I've had a lot of compliments on it. My wife, she said it's not as bad as she thought it was going to be. But please give us a big thumbs up. Stopping by for the first time. Please subscribe. You all have a great day.